This is new to me that the government is involved in any way. I did not know this. I just thought that these are people. So that would, from a legal standpoint, mean that if I'm sailing and pirates take my boat, essentially now I have beef with the government. Because they're an extension of the government.
It's like a modern day Blackwater operation.
It depends. So if they were privateer with a contract from the government and they were the enemy ship, then absolutely. The Spanish would often arrest British privateers saying, no, they are pirates. And the British are like, no, they were legally employed. And that would be a whole problem. There were always lots of tension between the British and the Spanish because of piracy in the 16 and 1700s. But there actually were governors and colonists that did work well with pirates, because in the 1650s, in order for Britain to become the most powerful ruling country in the Caribbean and parts of North America, they wanted to cripple all their competition, other European countries. So they told all their colonists they were not allowed to trade with anyone except for Britain or any of Britain's colonies, which meant they could not trade with the Spanish or the French or the Dutch or anybody. Pirates, though, would rob indiscriminately, and they would bring these goods into these plantation islands for people to buy and for people to sell. And sometimes governors would look away. Sometimes governors would outright finance them. So This was a huge, huge thing. So piracy, in a way, was kind of a lucrative enterprise for a certain amount of time until the turn of the 18th century, when the British government was like, no, anyone who deals with pirates will be counted as a pirate.
But just to be clear, all piracy is illegal, bad, not good, shouldn't happen. These are bad people.
Technically, yes. Now, there are some historians who are going to be like, no, they were just kind of going against the man, blah, blah, blah. But the fact is, the definition of a pirate is someone who robs and murders on a body of water.
Bad people.
So, yeah, anyone who's going to come onto your ship and will try to rob and murder you is not a good person.
Do you have a question? Because I have one.
I have so many questions.
Go ahead, jump in.
I
have so many too.
The same gray lines that existed between between government and enterprise then seem to exist now. Can you draw any parallels for us directly, or is that maybe out of your area of expertise and study? I would hate for you to suppose things.
You mean like, are there governments today that are kind of paying people to do crime for them?
Or paying people to do their jobs for them if they see it as their jobs?
Does the CIA count?
Do they? I'm asking you.
Does the military count?
Do they? I'm asking you.
They may.
I mean, I don't know specifics. The government keeps that under wrap, and I think it is a bit out of my area of expertise.
I think there's so much stuff going on that we don't even know.
There's lots, and I'd rather not know in lots of cases.
There's like shady stuff.